Hey everyone, how you doing? We are looking at Chapter 6, Season 1. This video is going to be a showcase of all the battle passes, the system changes, and a whole lot of new stuff that's coming up in the season as well. If you are a subscriber or a regular visitor, you've just found us for the first time, I would recommend the whole way through the season keeping an eye on my community tab, as I post a lot of stuff up in there with loads of information about upcoming things in the season as well, which you will not see in any of my videos across the channel going forward. So please do make sure you're staying tuned to that. So first up, we're looking at the Fortnite Crew Pass, and the Fortnite Crew Pass, you'll be meted by this screen once you jump into the game first time this season, and it'll be telling you about everything's getting combined for the battle passes, and we'll talk about that a little bit later on. But if you are a Crew Pass subscriber, you will be greeted by this screen here where you have been granted all of the items from the current music pass. So normally the music passes will have two lines on them. Top line is the free items that you can earn over the course of a season, and the bottom pass is the premium, where you pay I think around 1400 V-Bucks, and you can earn those concurrently alongside that. So thankfully I didn't pay for the pass. I was thinking about doing it yesterday, just before the season ended, but I decided not to, so I'm kind of glad I didn't, because I ended up getting them all for free. I'd be curious to know that if you did pay for it and you are a current subscriber to the Crew Pass, let me know if you got all the V-Bucks back for that. That'd be quite interesting to know whether they've refunded people those V-Bucks for having done so, especially with that change into the new Battle Pass system. So as you can see, you got everything that was in along that bottom row. If you hadn't completed the top row, then you should have gotten everything through that as well. So it was a nice surprise as soon as I logged in, once the servers came back up, that actually I got the music, the emotes, the festival stuff, as well as the back bling and the alternative version of Snoop Dogg as well. And you actually get both versions of that, the one with the kind of American football upper padding, and just the plain one with that kind of sports jersey on as well. So all in all, it kind of shows you where everything's at. Also with the Lego Battle Pass, that's there too. And we'll look at these things a wee bit later on, as I say, and we'll go into a bit more detail. But we also got the Andy Fangerson skin as well for Battle Royale. But you, most importantly, as part of the Lego Pass, you were getting the Lego version as well. So you were getting that. So this is the trailer. Enjoy it, and then we'll get stuck in. So a lot to contend with that trailer into the brand new season. Obviously, it's showing you Godzilla, who's going to be coming in as the mid-season Battle Pass, as well as a few wee bits and pieces. If you kind of pay a bit more detail to information in the background, there's a lot of stuff there, but we'll go into that a bit later on. So this is looking at the Battle Pass system that they've put in place. So obviously, if you're a member, you'll get your 1,000 V-Bucks every month. You'll get the Battle Pass for Battle Royale, the Music Pass, the Lego Pass, and the OG Pass should form part of that as well. New OG season is coming in, and it'll be a permanent feature going forward, and that season starts on the 6th of December. You'll also get a Battle Pass for Rocket League, which is a separate game altogether, plus you'll get access to the legacy items. But as you go through, and I'll quickly flick through them all, let you see, these are all the ones since the Battle Pass crew system had started. I've managed to get all of them. Some of them really good, some of them a little bit sketchy in my mind. I wasn't awfully keen on some of them, but overall I think it's been exceptional value for money. Each one was coming with, I think it was 5 or 6 different versions of that skin, as well as some of the weapons and bits of backpacks, bling and all that kind of stuff that was part of that too. So as you can see there is the 4 Battle Pass systems, and the system changes this season, and they did a little bit of it last season. Is basically whatever game format you play, you'll earn XP. All of that XP will go towards every single Battle Pass, so it doesn't get split out evenly. It's whatever you earn will go into those Battle Passes. So first up, we're going to look at the main reason why we're all probably here, which is the main Battle Pass for Battle Royale. Again, usually split out levels 1 to 100, 101 to 200, and then you've got your mid-season mini pass about halfway through, which I think takes us into the start of January, and that first one is going to be Godzilla. Very synonymous with Japanese culture, all the way back into, I think, the 40s, 50s when the first films came out, and continuous reboots throughout. So, first up into the Battle Pass is Ninja, cat-style shinobi. So, again, a really, really nice skin. I was almost convinced that I was going to see something like this in the Battle Pass, but it was going to be a version of Meowskulls or Kit. Thankfully, it's a completely and utterly separate character from those, but it is actually quite a nice skin. The Kuro claws are actually really nice. Not a massive. Sometimes they tend to put in the kind of fist style harvesting tools or pickaxes, and they are huge and they look a bit silly, but I think those ones look exceptionally well. As you can see there, you're getting the wrap, the back bling, which is actually really good. It's a nice emote as well, and actually that glider's pretty good as well. Jumping into the second page, we get to see the second version of that. So it's normally kind of a darker coloured, or if it's a dark colour initially, it's a lighter version right the second time round, and we're kind of seeing that black and purple and pink kind of colorations coming through onto that. Also get some V-Bucks, just a couple of sprays and emoticons and stuff like that there, which is quite nice. The contrail is pretty good too, but I've got to say this Kuro Ninja is exceptional. I really, really like the colours they put through it with the black and the green eyes. I just think this absolutely rocks. Into the second character on the Battle Pass is Jade. Starting off with the Shaman Shen Sensational, bit of a mouthful there, apologies for that, where she is playing some music on it, and you've got the different sprites and spirits dancing around her. We've then got a couple of loading screens, which is really nice artwork. I've got to say the Protector Kato glider actually looks really good. The second version looks exceptional. We've got the Sprite Sora. You could rock this with a number of different skins we've had over the whole course of Fortnite. Looks really good. The Mr. Daruma back bling is quite nice too. And then we've got that skin of Jade herself, which is kind of a Japanese samurai armor style fusion with a kind of smart modern kind of college look sort of thing. Although the face kind of looks a wee bit like Billie Eilish to me, but we'll not go that far into it. Then the second version is obviously that kind of dark purple, black, pink kind of fusion skins on it as well. As I say, there's the Cursed Protector version of the glider with the pink and the black and the red, which looks absolutely sweet. Again, some V-Bucks. Again, the same colorations applied to the Cursed Dorama, and then we've got a loading screen for Cursed Jade, and then we've got her with that kind of Samurai Shogun-esque helmet on as well, which I think actually looks very, very well. I'm a big fan of black with kind of bright colours on it as well, so I think this one looks really good. Then we're going into the third character in the Battle Pass. This will be Kendo. This is his glider. I tell you what, if they have those bikes in this game, that's all I'm going to be driving. I will not be going anywhere near any other vehicle. It will be straight onto bikes. The modern Ronin wrap looks quite nice as well. We've got a wee emoticon there of his Pickle Pal. Then we've got a Determined Kendo kind of emote spray. And then we've got the Tomoki on the Tana, which is a nice wee touch, especially as the season is all about demon hunting. We're into a loading screen, which looks really nice with Tomoki and Kendo and that bike, and then we've got the Kendo skin as well, which is, I think, is really, really tidy. A couple of jars of pickles, and if you notice on the back of the character as well, there's also almost like a pickle version of Peely kind of stitched into it. Then we're into the invisible cut emote. Very synonymous with a lot of samurai films where they can draw their blade and slice things without people even seeing it happening. Quite big in a lot of the animes as well. We've got the Demon Hunter Kendo loading screen, which again is another exceptional piece of artwork. I've got to say, I really love this turbulent blade. I think it looks brilliant, and then we're kind of into that woodblock prints. They did this in the Mega City season as well for some of the characters, which I thought was really, really nice touch. And then we've got the Demon Hunter Kendo skin, which is brilliant with his Oni mask there. This is just top end stuff from Fortnite. And what's really good to see is onto the fourth character on the Battle Pass is Hope. It's good seeing that continuity through a couple of seasons where they're actually continuing the storyline through a singular character, which is fantastic. Again, contrails, emotes. We've got the Hope Star back bling. I'm sure this is on the Snow Trail characters, the female and the male version. It's just a different colour from that, but it's a nice back bling nonetheless. The wrap is really nice, and we've got the night cameras. The cameras look really, really good. Another great piece of artwork for the loading screen, and then we have the Into the Shadow Blade Hope skin, which looks really great with the hood down, and looks very, very good with that with the hood pulled up as well. The black and the blue, just really nice contrast in colours. Then we're into the second version of Hope's skin, and we've got the different cameras. We've got a banner icon as well. It actually looks like a pie. That's another nice piece of artwork for the loading screen there. Some more V-Bucks. A different version of that back bling star. We've got the woodblock print of Hope with the hood up and face mask, and then we are into the Lilac Shadow Hope, which actually going from Into the Light with the dark black and the dark purple and stuff on it with the hood up looks fantastic with that face mask. Again, so far the Battle Pass is looking fantastic. It's always a worry. Sometimes they big it up and you get those battle passes and they just turn out to be quite poor. So we are then into Diago, who is the second. This is the first version of his skin. And we've got a broken mask as a glider. I don't know if he'll be standing on it or hanging underneath it somewhere. I assume he's going to be on top of it. We've got the Diago loading screen, another good piece of artwork. Shrouded shadow back bling. It looks alright. There's a whole ton of skins that would work exceptionally well with. And then we've got the Diago skin itself, which almost looks like Casey Jones from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's kind of got that vibe, but you've got all the different versions of kind of spirit masks that he's got attached onto his belt as well. We've got the Spirit Strider emote. I'm kind of hoping this one is going to be traversal. It doesn't say that it is, but I'm kind of hoping that it will be. Once it comes out, it just looks like it would work really well as a traversal, but we can live in hope. We then have the Shadow Gold wrap for the weapons, which looks really, really good as well. And then we've got the Golden Claws. Looks very similar to another claw pickaxe that we had a while back, and I can't remember off the top of my head whose it was, but it looks very, very good. It might have been Prowler, who was a mid-season battle pass a good while back. And then we've got the Mask of Gold glider version of the original one we've seen just beforehand, followed up with a Kintsugi Crash Down contrail with the masks and the kind of gold shadow coming out the back. And then we've got the Kintsugi Diago skin with the kind of samurai style chest plate armor, band and face mask, and again another really, really good looking skin that we've got here on the Battle Pass 2, which is fantastic. Moving on to one of the big crossovers with Disney, we have Baymax from the Big Hero 6 films, starting off with his back bling, which is the wing glider. We've got the Care Provider emoticon, which ties in very nicely with the film as a robot who was designed to help people and to heal people, and with him having passing over a medkit, I think is a really, really nice touch. We've got the contrail there, a nice piece of artwork there for the loading screen, fist bump emote. You'll see when this gets unlocked by people, you'll see this everywhere, but it's a really nice emote to get as part of that. We get some V-Bucks, and then we're into the Hero Baymax, which you will have seen if you've watched the film or the TV series. If you've got any kids or you are of the appropriate age, the television series is actually quite nice to watch. Megabot is the original robot that the main character had built at the start, and you'll see in kind of the robot fighting league thing that's going on, that's what he uses in that. So it's quite nice seeing that as a back bling. Again, we've got another wood block print of him as a samurai, some V-Bucks. We've got the Microbot Mallet, which was the big bad guy kind of robot at the end of the movie. Really nice back bling. And then we've got the samurai version of Baymax, which is a really nice piece, and for some reason it seemed to have cut it from that. We've got the puppet dance emote for the final character on the Battle Pass. This is by far the most creepiest emote that I've seen on this, and if this turns out to be a traversal, there's going to be a lot of people upset in Spawn Island when you are chasing them around the map with this thing. I already know a handful of people will not be happy with this one being in the game, but I love it, and the music as well that comes with it is brilliant. It's just so good. Then we're straight into the Rose's Wrath wrap. Quite an understated colour set with the white background with the silver kind of patterns on it, which is quite nice. Another great artwork for the Night Rose loading screen. Some more V-Bucks, and then we are into the Cursed Marionette back bling, which kind of moves and jiggles about as you kind of walk around or run and jump, which again is a nice wee creepy touch. Another wood block print, and then we're straight into the Night Rose skin. We've kind of got that kimono style with the white, the red and the silver patterns, with the leather pants set underneath with the black eyes. Looks fantastic. We're then into the second page, the final page on the level 1 to 100 set. We've got the Night Rose Thorns fan pickaxes. We've got another really nice loading screen into the Night Cursed Marionette, same as the previous one with the jiggle. We then got the Night Rose song, which is quite nice too, again with that creepy marionette on the cover art there as well. I'll let you have a wee listen of it before we move on to the glider. We've then got the Night Rose Prowl. This is just a reskin of the Ultimate Carver glider that we were able to unlock during the Halloween event. But that was don't get me wrong, that was a really great glider. This is another great glider as well. We've got the banner icon for Rose, and then we're into the tactical Night Rose skin. Obviously it's a mix up of the kind of black samurai armor with the armor of the sword arm, and then we've got the old yellow eyes. If you're a fan of Supernatural, you'll probably get that. If not, you won't. But again, another fantastic skin set. This whole Battle Pass level 1 to 100 has been exceptional. Probably again another great setup there. Into the level 101 to 200. We all get the different kind of alternative versions of what we've already seen. The Racer's Blade here is the same sword for Kendo, but we've got the yellow through the middle of it, as well as the cutout sections, which is really, really nice. We've got the Kuro Ninja loading screen there. That's obviously the second version of his skin. We've got the Baymax banner icon, some more V-Bucks. We've got the gold and black Shadow-lit Shroud as the back bling, which is really, really nice there for Diago. And then we've got a Baymax spray. We'll have a look at that in just a second. Obviously, I'm quite taken by this back bling set. Again, it's really, really nice. I can see that working with a hell of a lot of skins already there. And then we've got the Lucky Nyanja skin set, which is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I really, really love this. That's the first of me noticing he actually has two tails as well, but the gold with the red works exceptionally well. We've got the second version of the Rose Thorn fans, which actually fit with her first skin set. We've got a Magic Awakens. This is a scene that was teased on the run up to the end of the OG2 season. Again, you know, this picture will be nothing new to people who have been looking at my channel. We've got a different version of the Racer's Katana with my Tomoki on there. We've got a Warrior Artist Hope spray. We've got a Waters of Mystery wrap, which goes with Jade. And then we have an alternative version of Demon Hunter Hope with the kind of kitty cat face mask and the black and blue on with the kind of cloth and sort of samurai armor style as well. Into the third page we have the color set which matches the first one of Rose, which kind of is real still creepy. We've got a Burning Rose emote there as well. And then we've got the Diagonal Claw, so there's an alternative version of that with the masks on the side in white. We've got the Jade's Curse spray. We've got some more V-Bucks. We've got a banner icon. I really don't know who that's for. It might be Jade. And then we are into the Racer Kendo skin with the yellow and black. Yellow and black is probably my most favourite colour combination in any type of game that I play. If you can customise characters, that's kind of where I go. So for me, this is right up my street. And as I said, when we were looking at Kendo, first of all, there is the stitched in kind of pickle peely onto the back end just above his right bum cheek. We've then got the Battle Blessing emote, which obviously ties in with Hope. Some more V-Bucks. We've got a Legends of the New World loading screen. Again, it's another image that was out and about as part of the teasers. Again, I had that up on my community tab, so if you want a better look at it, go and have a look in there. We've then got the 1000 Vases spray, another bunch of V-Bucks. We've then got the Pour One Out emoticon for Nyanja, and then we're into an alternative version of Jade, Guardian Jade. Very bright light colours on this one, and it's all right. The kind of red with the pink highlights through it looks quite nice as well. Probably not one I'll use, but it's still a nice skin nonetheless. And then halfway point, we're kind of on the 5th page is another alternative version of Kendo's bike glider with the yellow and the dark grey through it as well, really nice. And then we've got the Kintsugi Diago loading screen, which looks really good again, another nice piece of artwork. We've then got the Blades of Light for Jade, another emoticon. We've got the Break the Curse lobby track. I think it's also a jam track as well. Again, the music's quite nice, so you know they've done very well on some of this the music stuff for this pass, I think. And then we've got the Strings Off the Night Rose spray, again with that creepy marionette thing. And then we've got a restored Night Rose version with the yellow, red and white, which is again another fantastic skin on this battle pass. And then the last three I think are all hidden until a little bit further into the season when they will be unveiled, and it looks like the date for that will be the 18th of December, so it'll be quite good when that comes around to see what that is. Normally it'll be the 5 main characters off that battle pass with different versions of each of them. And then we have Godzilla. This is the mid-season battle pass, and that will unlock on the 17th of January. So I suspect it's going to be interesting to see what they're going to put out as part of this. As I say, Godzilla is synonymous with Japanese culture. You know, it's probably one of the biggest ever movie franchises that have ever existed in the history of films. The second page normally gives you an alternative version of Godzilla, and it'll probably be the bigger kind of back spike, so probably blue, but I don't know, it'll be quite interesting. What would be really good would be to see like an old style movie version of Godzilla in it. If you were paying attention to the trailer at the start, Monarch is a company that monitors like the Titans that appear throughout all the movies. There was a hot air balloon on the ground in one of them with Monarch on it, so it'd be very interesting to see if Monarch plays a part at some point in this season. It would be really well done if they actually do. So you can see coming out of that, we're then looking in on the battle passes, so you can track your progress through those. And again, that is the current music pass, which completes on the 13th of January. So as I was saying at the start of the video, if you are XP throughout any kind of game mode, it will tick off throughout this. And you'll see it a bit better on the Lego one, because I've not done anything at all for the Lego previously. I never bought the pass, so it's sitting really empty for me, so I can talk a wee bit better to that on that one. But you can see it is fully complete, because the music pass was the first one that they tried out towards the end of the OG season that we just had, to see how that XP contribution worked out. I think it was something like 880,000, or it might have been over 1 million, to be honest. It was a wee while back. I completed it relatively quickly. We'll get a better look at the Lego pass, because it gives you a bit more towards it. So you can see there, top line is the free line. Previously, the bottom line was the premium. So if you paid the 1400 V-Bucks, you would unlock the bottom as you were unlocking the top. However, with the new Battle Pass Crew Pass system, it looks as if as you get your XP through that, so the first marker would be 80,000. So if you earn 80,000, you should unlock the top, and I am going to go out on a limb and say you should unlock the bottom as well. But don't shoot the messenger if that's not the case. But there is no way to purchase the premium option there, as you can see. It's already saying that it is claimed, which is the Fangerson skin set, but there is nothing there telling you to purchase a premium version of that. Now, if you don't get the crew pass, then I imagine there probably will be an option for you to purchase the passes individually to get those, but I don't have that information right now. But as you can see, you earn your XP and it will go towards every single thing as part of those battle passes. As I say, the new OG season will start at the 6th of December, so that should unlock at that point. It looks like we have until the start of January to unlock the OG Battle Pass and all the items within that. So yeah, so far I've got to say the whole Crew Pass system looks fantastic. And I said it for the Marvel stuff, and the Marvel season kind of tailed off after the Doom event. The last 3-4 weeks in my mind were pretty poor, because there was nothing really to tie you back into the game, and I kind of hope that does not happen this time round with this season. But I've got to say, this is an exceptional Battle Pass for me. The way it covers everything, but the content is insanely great. So that is the video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I will be posting up a whole ton of videos throughout this season. Like and subscribe to the channel. Check out my community tab if you do. If you want to help support the channel, then here is my creator code for the item shop, and it would be very much appreciated if you do use that. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.